man a lot.
He said he liked him. You ain't even got to make that assumption. I don't know in what way he likes him, but he said he liked him though. That's for sure.
He wants to date that man. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like it's pure admiration. He would court him before sleeping with him. He wouldn't even ask him on the first date to give it up. He would actually court him. He would take him on a couple of dates first. He respects that man that much. That's what it sounds like.
I just thought I think it's funny when men try to make excuses. That's the same stupid shit they say about Trump. Right? That's the same Trump talking point. Like, oh man, Trump doesn't he's a no nonsense guy. He just says he keeps it real. He says what's on his heart. Like, just because somebody is disrespectful and then doesn't care doesn't mean that like, are you a child? That doesn't mean that they're cool. That doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that they're like worth listening to. It doesn't mean that they stand at 10 toes down. Like, they just saying stupid, disrespectful shit. At the end of the day. And you just co-signing on that shit. Like, yeah, no, Corey's a cool guy. Like, Corey ain't no fucking cool. Corey is trash. Corey, and the people keep saying Corey Holcomb is a comedian. He is a comedian. He's not a funny one, but he is a comedian. But when a person says the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, that's not comedy. That's how he really feels.
He's also a comedian, but tell me if I'm wrong. Does he not hold actual interviews?
Yeah, he talks like normal.
Okay, that's what I thought. So when he's talking normal, is he not still the same disrespectful motherfucker that he even jokes about? Like,
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Comedy doesn't have to do with anything. What does him being a comedian have to do with him and how he is as an actual man and how he navigates society and women?
They want to say, that's what they do. The men who defend men like this, that when they say something that is abhorrent, they go, oh, he was just joking, right? As a way to like obfuscate, to be like, oh, well, okay, well, I guess he was just joking. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, nigga, he ain't joking. He was dead fucking serious. What makes you think he wasn't serious? You think he was joking. What makes you think he wasn't serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding that. I haven't seen any evidence to make me think that Corey Holcomb isn't speaking the way that he really feels, right? He's gotten up there many a times and said how much he despises the mother of his children. Called her all out of her name many a times. Talked about his daughter. You think that's a joke? I don't think that's a joke.
That's what I'm saying. So at that point, when he's joking about it, I don't care how clever he crafts the joke. What part of that being in actuality in real life is funny? Like, what part of that is actually truly, if you sat with yourself, was funny? Would you, like, because a lot of people aren't going to laugh. See, it's fine when it's other people and they're made to be a spectacle and it doesn't directly reflect them. But anybody looking at their own childhood and how fucked up it may have been, what part of that to you, your own childhood, was funny to you? Going through that, a parent that despised you or talked shit about you or abused you, like, what part of that was funny?
Nothing.
Abuse
ain't funny.
Yeah. Turn it on them in their personal life. Now all of a sudden it's not funny. Mm-hmm. But let it be about him and his kid. And because it's not them, it's like okay for Corey to go ahead and talk about his children the way that he does in a derogatory manner, a daughter at that. So it's like it's hilarious now. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, most of these types of dudes don't have any morality, right? They don't care about abuse. They don't care about they just don't care. So they just want to find a way to like cape for him and be like, oh no, he was joking. Like, that nigga ain't joking. And also jokes are harmful. Like, just because somebody made a joke, when people make racist jokes, that's okay. It was a joke. That's fine with you?
He did. I remember he did talk about his daughter like a dog.
Yeah.
Wait. No, hold on. Somebody said, no, somebody said, because I remember this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Asia. When DC Young Fly baby mom passed, he said he wished it was his baby mom.
Yep.
I remember him making that comment.
Yep. I remember that. So I'm not understanding. Where's the hardy har in that shit? Him saying he wants to financially abuse women. I don't find that to be funny. Like, where's it? I'm saying, where's the joke? Because he was laughing. He was laughing because he knew nobody was gonna say shit. Even Cam Newton was like, hey. even Cam Newton weird ass was like, hey, man, that sounds a little, you might have crossed the line. But I'm sitting there listening, and I'm like, then I looked at Cam. I was like, Cam, you just said that you can make a woman, you can mold a woman into anything that you want her to be. Is that not the same? Like, to me, that's the same concept, because you have money. So you think that you can get with any woman and control her to the point to where she will mold into and shape into whatever type of woman you want her to be. What's the difference?
There is no difference. There's no difference in him sitting there saying that he was fucking around and she never left. Proudly.
Yeah.
Proudly out loud.
Oh, yeah. Cam was saying that.
Cam was saying that.
Yeah.
Right.
Cam was saying that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She never left. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bragging about abusing a woman. Corey Holcomb bragging about financially abusing a woman. I'm just really trying to find a joke in it. Because the comedian said it, it got to be a joke. It got to be funny. Nah.
It's pretty much Corey Holcomb or whatever. I really feel like it's like a lot of these men. This is why I stopped doing the red pillar like arguments and debates with them, because once I realized they were getting off on it and my cursing them out, I really stopped. Like, I'll do it every once in a while, like argue back and forth, but I realized they really get a kick out of it. That's what Corey does. His comedy and how he degrades and talks about women the way he does, and even his baby mom and his daughter, that's a way for him to get that stress off of his back. Like, he does that as like a therapeutic thing for him.
Yep.
But it's really toxic. It's toxic. But you get what I'm saying. He's trying to release.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Somebody said Timu Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal wasn't that funny either. I mean, when I was growing up, I thought he was funny, but I listen to his comedy now and I be cringing every time. Like, extremely, extremely problematic. Extremely sexist. Extremely sexist. Like, yeah. I had a discussion with Andrew Schultz, also trash. Andrew Schultz, also garbage.
I think Andrew Schultz operates from the same hurt Corey operates from.
Yeah, I don't know what they
It's just a hurt. It's a hurt. It's a deep-rooted something in the pit. They refuse to heal.
Yep. I want to hear this one. Mr. Charles, we'll just mute you for the live, brother, if you can't come up. If you can come up, you can get unmuted. Oh, they always come up on the second time after I already muted them. It's weird. I'm going to mute them now, though. What's up, man? You got a question for me?
Well, you said most men think like Corey Combs.
Corey Holcomb?
Or Corey Hope, whatever his name is.
Uh-huh.
So I asked, are you abusive to women?
At this moment, no. Have I been? Yeah.
Oh, so you speaking for yourself?
Nope, I'm speaking for you. Specifically.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
How can you do that?
Because I know you're abusive.
How is that?
Because you don't even know what it is. So I know you do it. The only way for you to not do it is to know what it is and to check it, but you don't even know what it is.
Bro, you in the tangent, bro. Like you get abused off of this.
Oh, now you mad. Now you trying to attack me personally. Hey, you wanted to have a discussion. I was honest with you. I'm still being honest with you. Don't get mad.
We got a whole panel, bro. Like, so you get paid off.
A whole panel. It's me and AP. What a whole panel?
No, we got like 243 people in there.
Thanks.
That's all they are. They're viewers. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Stick it.
I posted one thing. I just walked in here and I posted one thing.
Yeah, you thought it was cute. So I brought you up so you can ask the question. Hold on, Charles. You thought it was cute, right? You thought it was slick. Like, oh, he projecting. I said, okay, cool. So I answered the question honestly. I didn't hide from it. But what you gonna do? You gonna hide from it? You gonna lie, or you gonna be honest like I was? Oh, okay. You never cheated on a woman?
No.
You never cheated on a woman? Okay. You never lied to a woman?
I've lied to people.
No. You've never lied to your girlfriend. You never lied to a girl that you've been in a relationship with.
Yeah.
You never tried to manipulate her?
Have I ever tried? No, I've never just maliciously tried to manipulate a female.
Of course you have. You just said you lied to her. That is what a lie is. It's manipulation.
No.
That's literally what it is. It's not a no. It's literally what it is.
Like, just blatantly just lying.
If you lied, you lied. What do you mean blatantly just? If you lie, you lie. What are you talking about? Yeah, what do you mean?
So, what I'm saying is some stuff you can't, like it's not a lie, just like I'm not telling her the truth.
That's a lie. You trying to lie right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Look, here, hold on, Charles. Hold on. This is the thing that always blows my mind about men like you. Y'all expect me to lie about myself, right? Because I don't know, for some reason you think it's like a gotcha moment. Like, oh, so you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I do it. I've done it before, right? But the reason why I can admit it is because I have identified it, so I don't do it anymore, right? Like that's the first step. So that, hold on, Charles, hold on. I have identified it so that moving forward, I don't do it anymore, right? It ain't about me saving face. It ain't about me looking cool. It ain't about that. It's about me correcting the problem, right? So I can openly admit it. Like, yeah, I've done it before. I've lied and I've cheated and all whatever, right? Cool. Yep, I've done those things. And then when I ask a man like you, who I know without a doubt you've done it before, and I ask you, and then you lie to me and get caught in a lie, then why wouldn't I believe you lied to a woman? You just lied to a perfect stranger. You don't know me from Adam. Why would I think you wouldn't lie to a woman you sleeping in the bed with? Why wouldn't you lie to? Why would you? So you mean to tell me you would lie to some strangers, but you wouldn't lie to a woman to get to her vagina, or you wouldn't lie to a woman to keep access to her?
My question for you is, why does it matter what the next man is doing? If it doesn't affect you.
Say that again. Why does the next man?
Why does it bother you what the next man is doing?
Because men hurt people. Yeah.
You're trying to generalize all men because of.
You can't generalize all men. You cannot generalize all men, Charles.
No, you can't generalize all men.
It's impossible.
That's what you do in your panel.
No, that's an oxymoron. I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, Charles. That's an oxymoron. You can't generalize all men. That's not a general statement. Isn't all.
That's a broad statement.
Most men is a generalization. I'm not generalizing all men. That's an oxymoron. I would have to say all men. That wouldn't be general. All men is specific to all men, right? I said all men. If I say most men, that's a general statement. Yeah.
My question to you, what does it have to do with you? Why you can't focus on better improving you? Why you
I do it all at the same time.
you can't fix the next man, bro.
Yeah, you can help the next man realize that he's a problem.
Yeah, you can give advice, but
that's what I'm doing. Ain't no but. Where's the but? Where's the but? Yeah, you can give him advice, then that's what the fuck I'm doing. Next question.
You're making whole panels trying to target men, bro. Like, worry about yourself.
I'm worried about myself and other weirdos like you. Yeah.
I'm not a weirdo.
You a weirdo because you got up here lying.
That's what I was gonna say, Charles. You got up here lying to a grown ass man that you don't even fucking know.
You did lie. You lied. You contradicted yourself. You lied.
He asked me, was I abusive? And I said no.
I asked you, did you lie? And you said, yeah. Then I asked you. No, hold on, Charles. Hold on. I'm going to help you out. I asked you, did you lie? You said no. I mean, you said yes. I said, have you ever lied? You said yes. Then I asked you, are you being, oh, he dropped. You know, they always be running. Then I asked him, was he being has he ever manipulated a woman? And he said no. And I was like, wait, but if you lied, then you manipulated a woman. No, well, I mean, that's like a big lie. I'm talking about a nigga. It's the same thing. Stop lying.
No, he said, I never lied. I just wasn't honest.
Yeah, then he said that. That was the third thing he said. After he admitted to lying, then when I asked him, has he ever manipulated a woman? He said no. And then when I said, but lying is manipulation, and then that's when he said, yeah, I never lied. I just didn't tell her the truth or something like that. And I was like, what?
He straight up said he didn't lie, but then gave the definition of lying.
That nigga was tripping.
I did, but I just wasn't honest.
Come on, y'all. God not sending us his best. God ain't sending us his best nowadays. This is wicked.
That was weak.
I'm withholding the truth. That's not a lie. That sure is a new way of saying I'm a lying ass nigga. That boy went the roundabout way. He took the long way home, nigga.
But that's how you know he's one of the worst liars in the relationship game, because he's one of them niggas that will be gaslight you the whole fucking relationship. I know he gaslit every girlfriend he had.
Every single one. Every single one. Then look, hold on. There's also how I know this applies to you. You ask me, why would I care about other men? Because I care about people. I care about men and women. That's my answer. Simple and plain, right? But why did you come in here and get triggered by this topic? If it don't apply to you, why are you triggered by it? I couldn't care less. If you are talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with me, and it don't, I don't care. I don't care. I'm moving around. It's easy breezy peasy. I'm not even tripping. But every time y'all come up here triggered, I assume I'm talking about you. I mean, that's the safest assumption. I'm definitely not about to defend. I'm not about to defend a group of people who are accused of doing something nefarious that I don't belong to, and that it's possible that it's true. Like, this is like, okay, you can say you disagree with it, but it's very possible that most men don't like independent. Most men don't like women. Let's just start there. Right? Men don't like women in general, right? But let's get a little bit more specific. Most men don't like independent women. There is video after video after testimony after testimony after policy, right? If you want to go to the system, we can talk about policy after policy where men trying to make sure that women don't have independence. And historically it's been that way. That's not a 2024 thing. That's not a 2024 thing. That is a historical that is history. That is something commonplace throughout history. It's just a wild concept. So men say it all day long. I don't like independent women. I don't want a woman who got her own. I don't want a woman who make more money than me. I don't want a woman that already own her home. I don't want to. That's all they mad at every boss B word. They love saying that word, by the way. They love that shit. All these boss women.
You know the top comment I get from men being a single woman, Pub,
what?
And being a homeowner?
I can't do nothing for you. Or either it's hold on. I got two. It's either I can't do nothing for you or can I stay with you? Which one is it?
Okay, it's a mix between can I stay with you and I'm not moving in here. So it's either the ego or somebody taking advantage. It's like either somebody's like a benefit or somebody's like, my ego and pride won't allow me to move in this place. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even offer. Hey,
I respect it. I respect the nigga that don't want to move in. I respect him.
Right. And I can understand that. But that's one of the top. But then what comes with that, either they can rock with that notion of me being a homeowner until if things pave out the way, whatever, Or they just automatically then isolate themselves out after that because
wicked.
I'm a home.
Wicked work.
It's not something that they can. I gotta go live in an apartment. I gotta go live in an apartment. If I want to increase my love life, I realize, or dating life, like just the dating, like fuck the like just the dating.
Yeah, you got to downgrade.
Yeah, I gotta downgrade.
You got to rent. You got to do. You know what you got to do, y'all. If you a woman and you a homeowner, y'all got to rent like y'all got to have like a shitty apartment to rent on the side, like that nigga Prince of King. They coming to America, and then y'all got to bring that nigga. Y'all got to bring that nigga to the shitty apartment and like be like, oh, you know, I mean,
what's that called? What's the chalk of the outlining of the?
Yeah. The outlining of the underlying bodies, yeah, definitely. You gotta have that shit.
And the dog, because that just puts that puts more on the heartstrings. So yeah,
you gotta do that. do that, and then you'll be straight. Do that, and you'll be straight. That's how you bag a man right there. If you own a home, go on and rent you a shitty apartment in the worst part of town, and make that man feel like he can save you. And don't talk too good. Don't speak English too good. Don't speak English. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like,
God, that's a damn shame.
Step it. Just keep it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you got to be out there on some dumb shit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, just one step below. Pub, you giving out dangerous advice. How this dangerous? Who this dangerous for? The men? It definitely ain't dangerous for the women.
I'm laughing because I would actually I would give that a go. I would really try that. And I really think that should be turned into a damn show.
Rent out a motel. Don't you ain't got to buy an apartment. Rent out a motel and be like, yeah, this is where me and my daughter staying at. But then like your daughter not there, she at the house, just be like, yeah, this is where we been. This is where we been. She with her daddy this weekend, but this is where we been operating out of the last 2 weeks. Yep. And then just have that nigga and just make that nigga think he could just save you. See how he act. And then on like date number like 4 or 5, take that nigga to your house. Take that nigga to your house and walk in. That nigga gonna be like, who's this? Be like, oh, this is my shit.
See your fucking pictures, the family pictures.
Yeah, let him see all the pictures on the wall and shit. Let that nigga see all of that. He gonna be like, who live here? Like, oh yeah, this is why I live.
In the driveway, see the car in the fucking driveway. Whose fucking car is that? I thought you said you ain't having no car.
And then ask him if he still love you, like that nigga Prince of King did. Be like,
he gonna say yeah right then and there because niggas lie. Niggas be
lying.
He
gonna lie.
So they gonna lie on the spot. But when he go home and days later,
she said, hey, she said, I don't care if you're a goat herder. She looked at that nigga Prince of King. She said, I don't care if you're a goat herder. She hugged that nigga.
No, if you were like the host of a show like that, public, that would be so fucking epic. Where women like literally like, all right, so you give them like the tips, like you like, all right, Shelly, nice to meet you. This is what you're gonna do. Shelly, we're gonna be in the back with the headphones, just watching y'all's interaction. We're gonna monitor everything. We're gonna see how this experiment works on the other end.
And just see what that nigga think. Don't tell him you got a house and you got to date like 3. You date like 3 dudes in a week, like 3 different dates, and just see how they all act.
It's a social experiment.
Broke fishing, definitely. Hey, I got a feeling. If you did it with 3 dudes, I think 1 out of 3 might be like, it's okay. I think the other 2 gonna be hot. I think them niggas gonna be mad tight. Like, nah, man, you deceived me.
Tell me that wouldn't be be an interesting concept of a show.
You deceptive.
I wish we would have talked about this on the back end and not on here, because I'm serious, Pup. You would be like, man.
I'll be in there crying. They wouldn't want, I would have to be behind the camera because
you couldn't be the host of
I'm saying I couldn't, like, when I come out to talk to that nigga, I'm gonna be laughing. But I could get through it though. I could get through it. But he gonna be mad. He gonna be shaking his head at you like, You gotta talk to that nigga for like a good 2 weeks. Be like, yeah, I'm really down on my luck or whatever. But I'm not looking for a man to like save me. I'm just really looking to just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? To hang out or whatever. And then, whatever. And then just tell a nigga you ain't got a whip. And they be like, come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I'm staying over here right now. I just got put out. And then my mama just put me out or whatever. She let my daughter stay there, but she put me out because she didn't have enough room. I'm over here at the Motel 6. I'm at the telly. And then that nigga pull up. Had that nigga pull up. Hey, cause in the motels you can pull up right to your doorstep. You ain't got to park in the parking lot. You can park right in front of the fucking nigga pull right in, like the light's gonna flash in your window. You gonna know that nigga there and everything. Like, he just got here. Hey, he just got here, y'all.
Yo, you stupid, yo.
That nigga just pulled up. Hey, he just pulled up, y'all. Hey, I think he just arrived. You guys go out. Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's just been a wild week. I don't even really want to get into it. Where do you want to take me? Well, I was thinking, shit, if you cool, Applebee's.
That part will even be fucked up. That part is gonna be so fucked up.
That nigga go aim so low, man. That nigga go shit. So, I was thinking, shit. I mean, if it's all the same to you, Whataburger?
Now remember, this nigga gonna try to stunt though, because he seen you pulled up at the motel. You ain't got shit, so it's nothing that he don't feel. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna try to flex.
Hey, they said you gotta act excited. Hey, whatever he tell you, you gotta act like that's like, yeah, that's what's. Hey, what? Go to what?
Right, you gotta stay in character.
You gotta stay in character the whole time. Shake Shack, hell yeah. I ain't never been there. You gotta tell that nigga you never been to Shake Shack. Like, yeah, I never been there. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, let me get my bag. Let me get my bag. Hey, let me get my bag. Damn. And then when you be in the car, just lay it on like, damn. I really ain't been consistently eating either, so this is gonna be cool. I ain't really been consistently eating, but
this is music to a nigga's ears.
Hey, I ain't been consistently eating, but
Wait, but public, we gotta get the green screen time. We gotta get the confessional in between.
Oh, definitely, you gotta be like, I didn't know what to expect when we was on our way. Hey, that nigga gonna take you to a cafeteria. That shit gonna be crazy. You gotta be super thankful. You gotta be super grateful afterwards. Like, no matter what, super duper grateful. Super grateful. Like, damn, they lived up to their reputation with the shakes. The shakes was fire. I didn't think I'd be able to get one of those. I appreciate you. I didn't think.
I think she's the one, yo. She's perfect. Like, I love her attitude. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna text his homies on the way home, like, I think I'm in love. Today must be my lucky day. Baby.
My prototype, man. That's my prototype. I think I'm gonna give her my grandmama a ring. I've been waiting to get her.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, you know what's diabolical about that song? That nigga, That nigga said, do something out of the ordinary, like catch a matinee. I said, nigga, that's a movie. What the fuck? That nigga 3 Stacks. That nigga 3 Stacks said, do something out of the ordinary, like catch a matinee.
Stupid. Y'all got me.
Excuse me, sir?
Laughing. You got my whole side hurting. What is wrong with y'all? Like this in a minute, but oh my God.
Nigga said
right now. Oh my God.
Hey, that nigga a multi-millionaire. That nigga said, do something out of ordinary, like take her to a matinee. I said, I remember I was listening to that shit one day. I said, a matinee?
Oh my God.
How many matinees niggas done been to?
Yo, but hey, you know he gonna want to at first though. He
That
wanna
nigga.
make sure he gets some first.
That nigga crazy. A middle of the day date is
My God.
that's fun
But
though.
yo, public, I was trying to get you to bring me up because I literally had a dude tell me exactly what Corey said. About 7 years ago, I've been living where I'm living now for like 6 years, but right before I divorced my husband, we was separated for about a year. So like 7 years ago, I went out with this dude. He was a SEPTA bus driver in Philly. And we went out to dinner and, you know, we on our way back home. He's driving and we had a conversation. And I forget exactly how we got to that question, but I asked him, I was like, yeah, so let me ask you. I was like, why is it that, you know, dudes will spend money on a little bum ass chick? And I literally said it like that. I was like, on a little bum ass chick, but they always got a problem with the, you know, the girls that, you know, go to school or they got, you know, a good profession. They go to work, they do their thing, they come home, they got their own house, they place their car, this, that, and the other. He literally said the exact same thing. I just did a post on it. I swear for God. 5 minutes before you started this live, I did a post on it. Excuse me. The allergies is acting up. And he told me, he said, because when I go over to little bum chick house, she ain't bitching or complaining about nothing. She don't work. You know, she probably got sex.
She just happy to be there. Uh-oh. Drop her. She can come back. Ain't even went out. Her shit ain't even went out. There she go.
Oh.
You there? Damn, she got disconnected.
Jan.
What up, Shan?
What up, AP? What's good? What up, PO?
Chilling. Tired as fuck. I might have to restart this live, man. I think TikTok been hating on your boy. I might have to restart it. Go ahead.
The shadow banned you? Maybe.
They always do. Go ahead, Shan. I'm gonna let you get yours off, and I'm gonna have to.
Oh no, I was just coming up here to tell y'all had me laughing and cringing at the same time because I'm like,
because you know it's real.
Me for the show because I can't do it. Jan, but is that not a dope concept for a show? It should. Public's the only one that should lead it, like for real. It's a great concept, and I feel like y'all should structure it like Cheaters, where they all hop out the van on the dude. Y'all pull up to the real house.
When he walk outside with his hands on his head like this.
And everybody hop out the bed with the cameras in his face. The public not gonna be serious though. For like, he's gotta get. I don't know how.
Nah, I'm gonna be serious.
Stop laughing. You gonna be serious?
Nah, I'm gonna be serious. Yeah, I'll be serious for that part. I'm gonna be in the
chasing them down the street with the cameras.
In the back, I'm gonna be laughing. Like in the van, I'm gonna be cackling like too hard. Like all the niceties and like, oh damn.
I lost it when you talking about I ain't been eating
That's what you gotta tell that nigga. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, shit, since Snap ran out, I ain't.
Man, that man gonna feel like the biggest hero. That day feeling like fucking Spider-Man. Shit, he talking about an independent homeowner woman that's gotta learn in I don't know how many days how to talk like she struggles. Like she
just do the opposite of whatever. You know how to do it. Hey, damn, my baby daddy.
Can't say one wealthy thing at all.
And my baby daddy stole my Snap card and ain't paid child support in 3 months. So I ain't been able to get down to the office to get my shit renewed because my license suspended. Cause I ain't got enough money to pay for my.
Y'all know who the perfect candidate for a show would be? Because she would be dead ass serious.
Who?
Lasagna. She would be dead for real. She wouldn't even have to act.
But she live in the projects though.
Do she? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot the other half of the show.
Yeah,
right.
You gotta actually own a home. Like,
Jen, please, Jen.
yeah. Nah, you can't actually have somebody in there that live in a project.
No. I legitimately forgot about that part. I only thought about the first part. I just learned about that part. That made that shit even sweeter. My God.
No, the first half, she will be perfect, but the back end.
The back end, she wouldn't finish the show. Like, it wouldn't be, you're right.
She would just be where she was at. Like, you could switch with her. Like AP, you switch with Asaya. You know what I'm saying? Like, you switch like your your house for her apartment. Yeah.
Now that's a spin.
That's how you do it.
Is that not a swim? That's like a spin off. That's like a version of wife swap.
Yeah, it's like wife swap, but you swapping apartments with houses. And then just see how niggas react.
Find a man. Wait, did he go swap the single women? Swap the single women. Have them still meet the nigga? See how he responds to either one?
I think he gonna be.
He gonna be like, see, I like that Asari girl better because she was appreciative of the small things.
Nah, he not gonna say that. He not gonna say it out loud. He gonna say something else. He gonna be like, I can't put my finger on it. It's her aura. He not gonna say it. Like, he can't say it out loud. He gonna be like,
it's my vibe. I can't explain.
She just got a good vibe. I just feel like we click. Mind you, they ain't gonna be talking at all on the date. They're not gonna. They just gonna be sitting there eating and smacking. Like, yeah, it ain't many. It wasn't many words between us, but I felt the connection.
But I felt the energy. She a Taurus.
She a Taurus, definitely. See, her Sag moon and my Cancer moon align, and it's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of that. Yep. And it's just something. It's just really something about a humble woman.
Yeah, it's just the way she looked at me when I got her that milkshake. That's something you can't buy.
When I told her run it up. When I told her run it up at the Shake Shack, the way she looked at me, I don't know, man. I feel like it might be something there.
And she was still mindful because she didn't even get a large. She was still concerned, even though I told her to run it up. She didn't.
She asked me, was I sure?
Oh. If we got any context out there, DM me, please, ASAP. If there are any connections, don't just DM me. I got this. I'm gonna orchestrate this real nice.
Hey, what's the lady name off of what's that show that the funny little black lady, Quinta?
Oh yeah.
Remember that old video she had? She was like, oh, he got money, y'all. That's how. He got money. He got money.
She said,
a large. Oh, he got money.
Oh yeah, he got money.
And they're gonna be like, nah, not too much. Trying to play it cool. Nah.
Yo, and the playback is gonna be something serious. Laughing at it after the fact, like how these niggas was acting in certain scenarios.
Niggas gonna be acting.
You thought that was a flex? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I seen your look right here. Slow it down right here. Look at you right here when she said a large. You was like, yeah. You was like, no, I got you, girl.
Play that shit back. Rewind that shit, bub. Yeah, this you, nigga. This is what you said right
now. No, I got you, girl. Nah, nigga doing like that. No, I got you, girl. It's not.
reunion would go crazy. Oh, you have no idea. Why? Facial expressions is wild.
Oh my God. Nah, it's nothing. Nah, it's nothing. Run it up.
You good, Mom? You good?
Oh, you want to get something for your daughter? Bet.
Get the fuck. Go ahead.
We'll order it at the end. No, just get her the same thing. No, just get her the same thing. You ain't got to get her a kids meal. Get her the same thing you got. It's nothing.
Oh, he got mine.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I knew what she was gonna eat tonight. I really did not know.
Her daddy ain't paid child support in 3 months. Oh man.
Her daddy would never.
Her daddy never did this.
Oh my God.
Her daddy never did this.
I'm ready to introduce the baby already.
You want to meet her?
I knew right then I knew she was the one. For real. I knew she would do that. You seem special. You want to meet her? Shut.
Hey, that nigga gonna think fucking he Richard Gere, Pretty Woman in this motherfucker. Like, that nigga gonna know it in his heart. He got him a winner. You like, oh man, that's what I've been waiting for.
The heartbreak when you pull up and hit that garage button.
Open up your garage and pull in that motherfucker. Tell that nigga park in here and open up the garage. And they're gonna be like, well, what's this? This your parents' house? Nah, this my shit. And then you gotta tell that nigga in the whip, like, hey, you know, I got a surprise for you. Come inside.
Like, oh, I got me a winner, nigga. He go either jump up like he won the lottery outside, like.
And they're gonna be like, man, I knew it was something special about you. That's if he nice. If he not, he gonna be like, damn, I just feel so deceived.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel really deceived at the end of the day. I mean, I can't really see us going past this at this point, because what else could you lie about? And you told the lie so effortlessly.
And now I'm just questioning everything. Like, was any of it real? You lied and said payday was coming up. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
do you really have a daughter?
Real.
Do you really have a child, or was that fake too? No, I really got a kid. No, okay.
Oh, you know, a nigga gotta lay it on thick. Was everything you told me? Was your hair real? Like, what's going on?
What's her name? Oh, okay, so it is her. All right. Damn, that's what's up. All right. Well, you know, I wish things could have ended on a better note, but at the end of the day, our chakras don't align.
I'm just saying.
Damn, that's crazy.
That would be a good ass show. Now I already want to watch episodes of it. I really do.
They just need to give us a three show pilot. Zeus, just give me a 3-show pilot. Budget $250,000. That's all I need. I get 3 shows done with $250,000. Don't worry about it.
Y'all tell us in the comments if y'all think that shit would be like a go, like for real. Like, nah, tell us if that would be a go. If you'd be watching. You'd watch.
We running it up. I am in LA.
Roku right now.
I think Roku would give us a little bit. I feel like they should give us a little bit.
What is that other one? Timo? What is it? I don't know.
It's Zeus, Tubi, and Roku. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just gotta find, and you can find a dude online today. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's funny too. Go through the whole shit. You got to show the messages and everything. Like, that's a part of the show. You got to screenshot the messages and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do the whole thing, and then just, you know, that nigga just show up. Just have that nigga, like, pull up to the telly. You know what I mean? Nigga just drive up, camera crew in the van, cross the street, watching that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just, you know, be in front, like, oh, you know, yeah, it's been a long day. I just took all my stuff to the storage unit. We were sleeping in the storage unit for the last 2 nights, but they found us out, so we moved to the hotel. I'll probably try to go back there at the end of the month because they only do sweeps like twice a month. So.
Twice a month. God damn. You come up with a struggle story, bro. Like these women, these niggas.
You gotta lay it on thick. You gotta make these. Hey man,
hella thick, my nigga.
The poorer the better. And then come out in like a dirty black like polo and some blue jeans and some restaurant shoes. Cause that's like that's like the ambiguous restaurant uniform. The nigga, you ain't got to tell the nigga where you work. That could be Chili's. That could be El Pollo. That could be El Torito. That could be any. That nigga don't know where you work. Just that black stained polo, dark blue jeans, and some black chucks, some black and white chucks. And then just that nigga just, you know what I'm saying? And then that nigga just gonna be like, damn, like I just got off. Is it cool if we go like this? Or let me change my shirt and go inside to change your shirt or whatever. Be ready to go change your shoes.
Well, restaurant shoes.
No, just chucks. You ain't gotta wear a restaurant. Just wear some black and white chucks. He'll get the picture. Like, yeah, I just got off. We were just moving. I just went over to the storage unit, grabbed a couple things, and now I'm back over here. But yeah, so where are we headed to? Oh, chill. Oh, you want to go to chill?
You need to head to the shower. I said black Air Forces.
You want to go to Chili's. You want to do something that fancy on our first date, or?
Date number 2. Don't you think we should get to know each other first?
You sure? I was thinking like then they're gonna be like, oh well, what did you have in mind? There's a Farmer Boys like right around the corner. Oh no, you know what? I've really been in the mood for Sonic.
The footlongs.
I've really been in the mood for Sonics, so that's cool. And they have the happy hour drinks. Oh, that time. Okay, never mind. And then just go over there. Let that nigga go, man. Just take that nigga. Let that nigga wine and dine you. Let that nigga wine and dine you. But that nigga, whatever he say goes on that first date.
Y'all know that footlong be busted, okay? Chili cheese, dog.
See, no, I feel like he would try to impress her a little bit because he'll feel like I actually can impress this one, but he won't impress her with like something actually impressive. Like he'll go above like fast food. Like, all right, I'm gonna
Olive Garden, cheesecake.
Exactly.
Cheesecake.
Exactly.
Cheesecake.
She gonna get at least cheesecake out the date. I feel
that's fair.
That is top. That's top. That's like top tier.
Cheesecake up there. PF Chang, cheesecake.
Yeah.
Right. Because he gonna feel like, I actually can impress this one with that.
He gonna really think he did his big one too.
Yeah.
Like his biggest one.
He gonna open up your car door and pull your chair out for you too in the restaurant. He gonna really he gonna lay it on thick.
Yeah.
I guarantee y'all think I'm playing. I know these niggas.
The struggle thick, you gotta lay.
I just ate at both of those places last week. Don't get it twisted. Cheesecake and PF Chang.
Yeah. I fuck with them right now. Too soon.
Let that be what she tells him after she walks him in her house.
Somebody said too soon. That's engagement material.
Hey, that's that nigga. He gonna be like, "Where do you want to go?" And then say something crazy. You can go either way with it. You can say something crazy like, "I've been really wanting to go get Ruth's Chris." Let that nigga eyes get all big. Like, damn, just throw that nigga off.
You live in a hotel. What do you mean?
You live in a hotel. Hey, y'all, real quick, I wanted to tell y'all. So up here is the Jazzy emergency fund for y'all know Jazzy. She there she go right there. Jazzy in here right now.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
What happened? What's going on with her?
She just had an issue on her way to pick up her daughter in another state, driving like 3 states over. Had an emergency. Yeah. So we just look.
We got you, Jazzy.
Yeah, y'all hit that. That's her little thing in there. Anything, bang that real quick. And yeah, man. I'm gonna let her come up though. She said she wanted to come up.
Okay.
When she switched pages, I think she on her main page. Oh, there she go. Why you gotta fight with me at cheesecake? There you go.
Hey y'all.
What up?
Yes. Hey girl. Hey y'all. Okay, so first of all, thank you, public, for doing a live and sharing ACP. So I put some videos up on my first original page of like what actually went on today, and it's like insane. So basically, we ended up traveling to get my daughter for the wedding on Saturday. We ended up breaking down. So we were like stranded in Georgia for most of the day. And then we ended up finally getting on the road and getting moving. And now we're like 7 minutes away from now getting my daughter from Alabama. So, and all of that just completely like depleted my funds for my wedding. Like the last little bit that I had for my wedding went into all of these different expenses and things that popped up in just this situation. Yeah, you're gonna turn right. No, it's left. Head west on East South Street, South Decatur Street. And so we're ready to fight her numbers right now. Yes, I was in Atlanta. Continue on South Union Street. Where are you going? Oh, y'all, I got to navigate.
You good? That's how black people tell you that you missed your turn. Where you going?
Right. Where are you going?
Where you going? Damn, niggas really be out here living the same lives. That's crazy. Oh my God.
You got a few days though, Jazzy. Don't worry about it. Go live, have a goal up every day until you reach it.
That's what
I'm gonna do, because it's literally just been nuts. When I tell y'all so much stuff here, it's just been crazy in this last week. When I called the wedding off on Friday. I called it off.
We're not calling the wedding off.
I did call it off. Y'all think I'm kidding? I'm not.
I believe you.
I'm serious right now.
No, it's like when stuff like that happens, like when weddings and big events come up, it's like everything in the world just be wanting to go wrong for no reason. Like
just for no reason.
But after that day, you're not gonna remember any of it.
What the fuck? Damn, y'all didn't remind me to plug my phone up or nothing. I'll be blaming y'all for that shit. Yeah, the homegirl she just fucked up. She didn't fuck up, but she's getting married and her car broke down on the way out to Alabama to pick up her daughter from Virginia. And her wedding's on Saturday. This shit crazy. They've been planning this shit for a long time. So we just trying to make sure, we help them out as much as possible. That's it. She asked me to go live, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go. I didn't want to go live. I've been recording a fucking podcast all day today for the last fucking 8 hours since 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock my time. And then I didn't plan on going live, but then she asked me to go live to do that. I was like, fuck it. We'll get it going. So I probably got about another like 35 minutes in here, and then I'm gonna get on and do my shit and get into bed. I gotta record again tomorrow for another 8 of them. We got another 8 hours on the way. And I'm about to end this. I was gonna end this live and start it over, but I don't feel like going live all night. I truly don't. I'll be in this motherfucker till 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's exactly what y'all get. Become trad wives.
Be a trad wife, man. Be a trad wife. Hey, well, I have a job. Thank you. I have a job outside the house. I just don't bake bread and biscuits all day and receive egg aprons as gifts. Okay. Matter of fact, there's not even an egg apron on my wedding registry. Matter of fact,
No aprons.
there's no aprons on there. There's no aprons on
No
there.
cookware. I got enough pots and pans.
Period.
Shit. Red Jim said, I wish my wedding was ruined.
God damn. God damn.
What's wrong with you?
Y'all crazy as shit, man. Y'all be really just saying stuff.
No, that's why I said I literally freaking said that though. I said that. I was on YouTube and I was venting in the thick of it, and I said the first time that I'm finally in an unproblematic relationship, life starts whooping my ass. I ain't got no man whooping my ass. Life starts tearing me out the front. See how that go?
Every time.
There's always balance, apparently. I learned that.
That's for real. Life don't give a fuck. Life gonna life every time. And twice on Sunday.
It's been something with the cars, because my cousin got in an accident on Saturday.
Damn.
Totaled her car out.
Damn.
It's something with the cars. I don't know what's going on. What them star people at? What the stars say?
I don't know. I'll be my morning though when I drive to work, because
I'm definitely gonna try to figure out what's in the horoscope though, because I've been getting dragged by my edges since September, and I watched it work through my entire family with like crazy stuff going on, like just the stuff that happened in like September. And my wedding was kind of like crazy. Like we were 30 days down. I'm like, oh yeah, we're 30 days away. Soon as I said that, my little brother's brother, his dad passed away. My sister ended up in the hospital getting a emergency surgery for an ulcer that burst in her stomach, and they misdiagnosed her. First they said it was her kidneys. It ended up being an ulcer in her stomach. Then my little sister had her baby on my birthday, and she had to get an emergency C-section. Like, yeah, y'all. And then my best friend, who was my maid of honor, her dad has just been placed in hospice congestive heart failure. So it has just been a really, really tough time, for sure.
That shit's terrible. For real.
Yeah.
But hopefully y'all get there. I mean, I know y'all gonna get there safe tonight and stuff like that. And then y'all driving back tomorrow?
No, we're driving back tonight.
Oh, you just doing the turnaround.
Family already coming in tomorrow.
Oh, how long does it take?
So we will be driving pretty much all night. We gonna scoop her, and then we will be driving all night. So honestly, truthfully, I feel like a lot of y'all should just take one for the team, and y'all should just be live in the next 8 hours.
I'm about to pass out.
Somebody do a Red Robin live. We'll pick it up.
in a quarter mile, turn right onto
Yeah, I'm definitely about to go to sleep. I should already be asleep.
Yeah, I'm down there. I gotta do some stuff in a minute, and then I'm about to be on the
X.
I'm gonna hook up my little seat. I'm gonna have my little CPAP machine. Me and that motherfucker. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, public. I used to be doing them all nighters.
Man, what? Yes, that's true.
That was the best time though, because I remember that.
Them all nighters used to crack. I used to start them at like 11. Them bitches would be going to like 5:30.
Yeah, I couldn't believe believe I was on your live that long one time. I was like,
oh, Tinker will be live on her account.
Hey, the live was crazy. The live used to be crazy. I was like, damn, people really get crazy in the night like this, huh?
Because it was so interesting at every turn. It was weird niggas coming up.
It was different at night, man. It was like walking down a weird street at night. Like you just see a bunch of random shit. It was like being downtown at night. You just see like a bunch of weird shit happening. I would start the live late, and then it would be going, and then like in that third hour, it'll just like the numbers would just triple, and then the shit would just start getting weird, and I'll be in that motherfucker.
That's what it was. It was hella niggas coming in the middle of the night.
Like middle of the night.
4 a.m. They would be in there heavy.
But it was like one for me, and I would be like, but it would be. Then I started thinking about it, and I was like, all right, so it's like 2 or 3, so it's like 5 or 6. So niggas is waking up now. You know what I'm saying? And then it would just keep going. Like nobody was leaving. Yes. People was just fighting, and we was tussling, and I was like, oh yeah, this shit crazy.
They was active. They wasn't just watching.
They was in there tussling. It'd be fucking 10 people in the queue trying to come up and shit. I was like, man, this shit crazy. Whole panel, everybody yelling. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I can't do that. Then I sneak into bed, but I got to live life. I still had to go, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to like be up and help my kids. I was like, I can't do this shit no more. This shit worse than drinking that night. I can't.
That shit was rough. That shit was not easy.
Yelling, waking me up.
That was not easy.
Them was fun lives though. I miss them. I do something. Sometimes I'm gonna run one back one time. Watch, I'm gonna do a late night live. I ain't gonna know when I'm gonna do it either. I'm just gonna have to be in the mood and be wired. I'm just gonna randomly do it. I'm gonna start that motherfucker at like 10:30, and I ain't gonna say shit. If you up, nigga. You gotta catch it.
That's exactly shit. How it was back in the day. It would just be random. Or nothing.
10:30.
It's 10:30 West Coast time. Just so y'all know, I'm on the West Coast, so it's gonna be 2 o'clock, 2:30 where y'all at.
Hell no. Yep. Tell me about it later in the Discord or something.
She said, "What'd you say? Public? Have you checked on old boy that was in love with his godmom? Nah, I seen that nigga live a few times." Man, dude, come on, man. Hey,
you really be exposing us to some bullshit. This is the most trauma I ever experienced.
I don't be understanding why. I be like, why this shit always happening in my lives, man? Like, what the fuck? But I do, look, I gotta take a little blame because I be asking the questions that be getting to the meat of it. So they end up saying wild shit. They end up just saying wild shit. And I'm like, okay. Me and Jeff was up there that night.
That was the Wild Hall of Fame. Like,
that's top 5 dead or alive.
His love for his godmom.
Easy.
You and Jazz in that live?
Who?
Was that you said you and Jazz was in that live?
Nah, it was me and Jeff. Oh, me and Jazzy was in another live with some nigga.
Like you and Jazz be clocking some shit. Y'all be finding some interesting together.
She asked this nigga a question. He was talking about his ex-wife or something like that. I can't remember the question she asked that nigga. Clocked his ass though. I was like, oh shit. That nigga said, he paused for a second. He said, yeah, that's true. I was like, oh shit.
No. Okay, so it must have been the one I recently saw. It wasn't recent. I don't know how long ago it was.
It was pretty recent. It was probably like 3 weeks ago.
So the nigga what she clocked was he was in a relationship. No, he was married.
He was married.
And then he divorced, and then he was still like, I guess, fucking around with her.
Yeah, they had kids. She was older than him.
He was older than him.
She was way, yeah.
Exactly. And so once y'all clocked the age difference.
That's what it was. We figured out that he had got like groomed.
Exactly, and he didn't realize it.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, we were talking to that nigga.
She didn't put no lube on, bro. She didn't put no lube.
She went straight in. She just asked that nigga something, and the whole thing just came apart. We was like, oh shit, we done found it. We was like, soon as she said that shit, I said, oh shit, we got it. It's over. We on. It's over. And we just started digging at that shit. And by the end, I was like, damn. This not old boy, the Ethiopian wife. That was wild. That was 3 nights ago or 2 nights ago. Ethiopian wife, 33-year-old dude, the 24-year-old Ethiopian wife. Yeah, that was 3 nights ago. Also wicked. Also,
I wasn't there. What about the Ethiopian wife?
The Ethiopian wife, she he come to find out he was a sex trafficker.
What?
That nigga tried to, he said it was at the end too. He was up there for like about an hour. It's on my YouTube page. I posted the clip. I think I posted the whole clip. He was like,
Wait, the guy with the Ethiopian wife is the one.
Your service bad, Jazzy.
Yeah, you just cut out. That shit was crazy. He was the whole time he was talking about his ex and then like at the very end, that nigga like dropped that. Oh, because I said something about the age gap being weird. I was like, you can't be marrying or you can't date somebody that's like 10 years or something older than you. He was like, no, I disagree with that. And I was like, okay, like why? And that nigga said, you know, why? He's like, well, if it's 24. And I was like, how old are you? He was like 33. I was like, hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga, that's nasty. Like just straight up and down. I'm not gonna even. Yeah, it was breadwinner. I was like, I'm not about to. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. Like I was like, that's nasty. And then we got to this whole thing. That nigga lied and said he said he went to Ethiopia just to have just on a trip. Who the fuck goes to Ethiopia? No shade, no tea to Ethiopia. Y'all my motherfucking people.
Yeah, immediately though. Let's be like.
But who just go to Ethiopia if you ain't Ethiopian or you ain't sex trafficking?
No ties.
Like you just went on a trip. You were just like, I'm about to stay at the Hilton and eat. Like nigga, you wasn't going to Ethiopia to stay at the Hilton. You went to Ethiopia to go. And then he said he was only with her for 3 months before they got me. He said, yeah, my story kind of crazy. I was only with her for 3 months before. Nigga.
Define with her, because y'all be using that term real loosely.
He was getting up the money for the dowry.
You wasn't with her. You kidnapped that woman. Like, what do you mean?
He was what?
He was gathering the money for the dowry. He didn't kidnap her. He paid the fare to the daddy. If you think about it, she kind of old to be getting married in Ethiopia.
Man, he kidnapped that woman.
She was 23.
How old was she?
23 when they met. That's kind of old. Usually they be getting married, you know what I'm saying? They be in their teens or tweens.
Crazy.
Teen tweens type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I was like, damn, my nigga. He was with his, and he said he had just got out of a relationship, a 3-year relationship. He said he had just got out of a 3-year relationship, and he ended up marrying the other woman within like 6 months of getting out of that relationship. I was like, damn, you can give your time. No, you can give yourself no time to heal up.
Somebody said he was using her to clean money.
Nah, you didn't say that. It wasn't 10 years. He was in another relationship for 10 years. That was his first one. His baby mama. He was in that relationship for 10 years. From like a teenager to, like a young adult. Then they broke up. And then he was in another relationship for 3 years. That was the most recent one. Right before he met his wife. And then he met his wife. Crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to get one of them. I need something like that in there, man. I need something like that. I might have to end the live and spin the block one time so we can see. Because I think they've been hating. I need action. I need action before I go to sleep. I've been on here for an hour. It's only 228 people in here. I think I might have to come back with the same prompt. You know what I'm saying? I know how TikTok like to do. TikTok like to withhold, you know what I'm saying? They like to withhold their bodies from you.
All right. Well, good night, y'all.
All right. Fun. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run it right back. I'm gonna run back the same prompt. Yep. Yeah, man. TikTok be playing with me, man. TikTok be playing with me. They some real haters. I pull up in the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me.
Gender-based.
Wipe me down. Anyways, what's good with it, YouTubes? I'm gonna give it a second before I start it back up. So he jumped out of 10-year into a 3-year, out of that one into a marriage in 90 days, 90-day fiance, 100%. Do a bait and switch approach. I did that yesterday. Didn't I do that yesterday? Wasn't that yesterday I did the bait and switch? Or maybe it was the day before. Nah, it was yesterday. I did the bait and switch. What up, y'all? It's a late night live. You never know how the live's gonna pop off on a late night. I ain't got no control over this thing. You never know. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I've been up for hours. I've been up for hours. So, you know, we're gonna see how this goes. If I don't get if the shit don't start jumping in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna end the whole live and just go do my videos and go to bed, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out with your boy though one time. It was a wild day. Very wild, very wicked day. Oh, you know what I wanted to get? Hold on. I pulled up in the club. They gotta let me get this nasty ass flavor. What's Gucci? Yes, sir. Nah, it ain't ever time to change it. I love Martin. That's my favorite show. What's good? What's good? We back. We back, baby. I just restarted it. I've been on live for about an hour. Oh man. Damn. Went downstairs and forgot the thing. I went downstairs. I didn't even go downstairs to get a drink. All right. Damn. What they doing? What they doing? What they doing? All right. I'm going to play the video. I had to get my Bluetooth so we can all hear it. iCloud. Where are you at now? Okay. We back. Okay. Now let me go here. Let me share my file. We're gonna share that. Bingo, bango, bongo. We're gonna hit that. 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 That's linked up. Yes, sirski. What y'all got going? All right, my fault. All right, let's spin it again one more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's talk about Corey Holcomb, weird ass. Yeah, so I'm gonna play this shit real quick. The phone is on the charger now. It is. Thanks, honey.
Women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, their children can get some
hold up, god damn,
some outlet Jordans.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Outlet Gucci. But how you speak of women, right? Where you want control. Is there ever
I want control that is taken by force? I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack. Naturally.
If you want the thing that's so stupid about that is that if you are the leader of the pack naturally, then why do you have to like prey on a poor woman? Like what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that don't even make sense. If you are the leader, like you will be a leader in any room, you be a leader anywhere you go, you a leader. Why do you need it to be where there's a power, there's an imbalance in the power dynamic? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I just want to naturally be the leader, but I need you to be at a disadvantage. I don't want to take it by force. That is force. What are you talking about? Somebody forced that woman into poverty and you're preying on that. You are taking it by force. Whether you are the reason for it or not, she is forced to be in that position.
Naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like.
Y'all think he was playing when he said that he don't want a woman to talk to him? You think that's a joke?
You talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that. So if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as
Cam Newton ain't the person that had this conversation. This dumbass, and he literally didn't know the word to say. He just made a face. Like, he had a feeling. He was like, it's cringy, but he didn't have the word to say. He just said, doesn't come off as, what's the word? Exploitative? Abusive? Manipulative?
No. How does it come off? It's this. Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution.
It's all prostitution.
Nah, this was this right here. Of all the things he said, this might have been the dumbest shit I heard.
It's not prostitution. The only woman who's not prostitute, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else you owe.
Why? Where's the logic behind that? So only women who are married aren't hoes? Why? As if married women are being exploited? Like, what? Nah, his mama ain't married. His mama don't claim him. Or she might, I don't know. Every woman who, what? Every woman who's in a relationship is, every woman who's not married is a hoe. That's crazy. Not a 304. Sorry. Every woman that's not a 304. Every woman that's not in a marriage is a 304. That's crazy. It's a very weird take. Yeah, Jill, it's stupid. At some point, you got to give it up. You got to grow up. But so I said that men can't stand independent women because they can't abuse them, or it's harder to abuse them. And before the men think anything of it, and try to lie and be like, no, we don't like that shit. Is this not what y'all be saying?
Calls herself independent, that's a red flag to me. We don't like independent women. We do like self-sufficient women, but there's a major difference between the two. We don't mind self-sufficiency, a woman that has her own career, her own place, cars, money, businesses. We don't mind that. But the minute you start to idolize your independence is where we see red flags, because there's a certain spirit that comes along with that. It's the I don't need anybody paradigm. Let's flip it. How would women feel if they met a man and every time he spoke, he sounded like, I pay my own bills and they're all in my name?
Do women do that every time they speak? Or is that just what you hear when women, is that what you hear when women speak? Because I'm not, I'm so confused. Is that what you hear when they speak? I don't hear that.
I live on my own. I don't need nobody. She'd probably say like, bro, you're an adult. You're supposed to do that. Like, are you good? Like, is there a chip on your shoulder? Like, but even deeper to the point, I'll never make my woman feel like I don't need her. Can you imagine how I would look to a woman who liked me if I walked around shouting how independent I am or how I don't need anybody?
Not only do men do that, they run around talking about how women need them. Not only do men run around talking about what they have, they also run around talking about what they can do for women and how they, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, so what the fuck are you talking about? That's crazy.
Like, imagine how that will make her feel. Nah.
Like normal, because she used to hearing it. I said if a
calls herself independent, that's a red flag to me. We don't like independent women. We do like self-sufficient women, but there's a
independent and self-sufficient are the same things. I really need for y'all to go open up a thesaurus or dictionary or something. I don't know what podcast this is. Somebody recognize the dude. I don't know what the fuck he is.
major difference between the two. We don't mind self-sufficiency. A woman that has her own career, her own place, cars, money, businesses, we don't mind that. But the minute you start to idolize your independence is where we see red flags, because there's a certain...
How do you idolize your independence? Is that possible? How do you idolize your independence? I'm so confused.
certain spirit that comes along with that. It's the I don't need anybody paradigm. Let's flip it. How would women feel if they met a man and
niggas will put paradigm behind anything to make it seem like it's deep? I don't need anybody paradigm. Okay. What's the paradigm? How is that a paradigm?
and every time he spoke, he sounded like, I pay my own bills and they're all in my name. I live on my own. I don't need nobody. She'd probably say like, bro, you're an adult. You're supposed to do that. Like, are you good? Like, is there a chip on your shoulder? Like, but even deeper to the point, I'll never make my woman feel like I don't need her. Can you imagine how I would look to a woman who liked me if I walked around shouting how independent I am or how I don't need anybody? Like, imagine how that would make her feel. Nah. Calls herself.
I'm saying, I think if a woman met a man that was like, hey, you know, I got my own house and I got my own this and I got my own that, I said she might throw you niggas a parade. She used to running into broke niggas. Shit. I'm not understanding. What up, Dad? Hold on.
To answer your first question, us saying we're independent is to them is idolizing it. Two, when he just said men don't go around saying we don't need our women, you're right, y'all don't say that because y'all do need us. Y'all really do need us, right? A lot of y'all don't know how to make your own doctor's appointment. A lot of y'all don't even know what school your kids go to, their social security number. So y'all do need us, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why they don't say it. And yeah, it's I don't know. They just be wanting to make something out of nothing. And like you just said, they do tell us that they got their own place, they got their own house, they got their own car. But when we say that, it's a problem. Why?
Because they can't do nothing for you. Niggas leave with their money all day.
And then get mad that women expect them to do what they leave with. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not understanding that. Hold on. This shit crazy. Oh damn, I can't find the video. I was about to play that video when Kevin Samuels told all the men to leave with their money. Just like that. Kevin Samuels told all the men to leave with he said, stop leading with your dick and start leading with your money. So is that not what men do? Is that not what men teach other men, to lead with their money?
That's exactly what they teach you when they say that our job is a man is to protect and provide. But when they say provide, they're only talking about money. They're not talking about anything else. They're not providing helping house. They're not providing emotional support. They're not helping other than just money. So yes, again, they get mad at women
for saying, I want you to provide because you keep telling me that you are a provider.
That shit is crazy. He said, I'll never make my woman feel like I don't need her. Meaning, please be my mom. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, you can't make the woman feel like you don't. Why wouldn't you want to make your woman feel like you don't need her, though? Like, that's a good thing. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Like, women, I don't hear women running around talking about, I need to be needed. That's not something I hear like a lot of women talking about, on the regular. Like, man, I need to be needed. Man, shit, if you don't need me, what you want me around for then?
Yeah, I agree with I can't see her name, but she said I don't want to be needed at all. I don't need it because the moment I can't provide what you need, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the moment you aren't interested in fulfilling that need, then niggas is out. Outro. Just brought out that independent. That shit crazy. The rich niggas, and then that's all, I don't know, man. They just really be all over the place because they don't want a woman that wants them for their money, but then they strictly date women who only want them for their money, and then get mad when the women use them for the money that they lead with. Like, I'm like, man, this is crazy. This is just wicked work. Make complain about women don't make something of themselves, but would complain when they do. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know if you should need each other. I don't know. I don't know if that's a prerequisite of being in a relationship. Like, y'all should need each other. Why? For what?
I mean, needs change. I mean, people's needs change all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I need to take my blood pressure medicine, but once I get my blood pressure in check, I won't need to take it anymore. And technically, I don't even need to take it because I can go eat some other things that will help me with my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I think they just be talking to hear themselves talk. They don't know what they really want. They just hear other men say it, and then they say, oh yeah, that's what I want. That's what I need.
Oh no, I disagree. I think men know exactly what they want. Look, this is what men want. This is exactly what men want.
Women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, their children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Outlet Gucci. But how you speak of women, right? Where you want control. Is there ever...
I want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that. So if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as...
No. How does it come off? Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who's not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else.
That's what men want. He's saying exactly what men, that's exactly what men want.
So they want control. I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what they want.
I think a lot of men who think like that, they want control like that because they don't have control nowhere else in life.
Maybe that's a part of it. I think that men want that control because they want to have their cake and eat it too. And that's what that is. So, because they really don't like women, so they don't want to listen. They don't want to have to talk to a woman. They don't want to have to care for a woman. They don't want to really have to like participate in, you know, the relationship at all, right? They just want to be able to have like a sex doll that they could take out and use when they want to, and a chef and a maid and a babysitter and a nanny, and somebody for them to take out all of their problems from the world, that they, you know, that like whatever happens in the world, they want to be able to take it out on the woman when they get home. So yeah, that's what I think most men want, to be honest with you. I don't think it's like, oh man, I don't get any power in real life or, you know, at work. So I'm only gonna, you know, I want a woman so I could beat up on her. It's like, maybe, but I also think they just want the benefits of having a woman, because having a woman benefits them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I can't disagree with that at all.
Yeah, it's a cold world.
I've been getting out. Have any men came up here and tried to dispute this conversation?
Earlier, not really though, but not really. I would say no. They both ducked. I brought them up. They came up for 2 minutes and then ran. But yeah, it may be too. Sometimes it be a little bit too spot on. I got to give them like room to like wiggle out of it. I think this one right
they
here.
can't wiggle out of this one. That's why I asked that, because I'm like, they can't try to make sense of what he said, because they know damn well he just said the quiet part out loud.
This is gonna be a tough one. Brandice, what's good?
Hey.
What's going on?
I wanted to say, the control is definitely like their security. They want to be able to control the woman so that they know that it's a less likely chance that she'll leave them.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I have these conversations pretty much with every man that I date. I don't know any woman, honestly, who ever mentions being independent. Oh, I'm independent, I don't need a man. I never hear that. But they get it from us, from just seeing that we are self-sufficient. I have my own place. I have my own car. I have a job. I can feed my child. And I have an education, especially the education part.
I think women
automatically intimidating.
I think women do say that they don't need a man, but they usually say it in reaction to a man being like, you need me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's usually in a reaction to what men are saying, but like, they don't just like come out and,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not something that is just like a talking point for the majority of women. Exactly. Like, I don't need a man. Like, that's like weird. Like, why are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've heard it as a reaction to like a man asking me why I won't just listen to him and why I won't just submit to him. Even though I barely know you, you haven't shown me why I should listen to you, why I should let you lead me for any reason. But he gets mad because I'm not just groveling at your feet just because you're a good looking man that I found attractive and I wanted to date. So it automatically turns to, oh, you just too independent. You can't ever listen to a man. That's why you won't be alone forever with your cats. And it's like, why is that? How is that an insult? How is that supposed to hurt my feelings? Like, I didn't need you before you came in my life, and I'm gonna be fine when you leave.
Well, they just be trying anything on the way out to hurt. Big Gene said, why are men surprised that girls that were told at a young age that they're immature and independent, surprised that they actually mature and are independent? I don't know. It's a good question. What do you want me to check? Ashley, you said check YouTube. What am I checking YouTube for?
Yeah, while you looking at that, I was gonna say when she said that, I was definitely gonna say I say it, but again, I don't say it just out the blue every time I meet a man. I'm like, I don't need you. It's not like that. It's when you come off with, if I need you, I'm gonna let you know. No, I don't need you. And like she said, I came in this world alone. I'm gonna leave this world alone.
I don't know why people don't understand that.
When they, a lot of times, men will say stuff like we need each other or something like that in a response to, trying to like manipulate a woman. It's hard for a man to sell that men don't need women. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard sell. So usually what men say is we need each other.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So then then a woman will respond a lot of times with like, but I don't need you. And then his whole world crumbles and he's like, well, I don't need you either. I'm like, no, wait, you just said that we need each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what for me, that's what I see the majority of the time. I'm not saying there's not a group of women out here, going around just openly saying like, I don't need a man. Fine. Fair enough. Right. But the vast majority of women are not out here doing that. The vast majority of women are like, like just like having conversations and talk, they don't, that's what men do. Men usually say the things that they don't like and not the things that they do like.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like, well, I don't like this and I don't like weaves and I don't like, and it's like, but nigga, what do you like then? Like, just like, if you say what you like, then I can focus on that. Like, what do you, it's always but it's because they're saying that to they're using that as a manipulation tactic. Now that women know the truth, will they avoid guys like Corey Holcomb? How can they avoid? Wait, now that they know the truth, they've been on the truth. What are you talking about, Black Boy?
The problem is the problem with that question is a lot of those men don't come off like Corey Holcomb does. First and foremost, they hide it. They use manipulation. But I can't even talk right now. They hide it. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't just outright do what he do or say the things that he say, right? So to say that are women going to continue to deal with men like that, that's a needle in a haystack. Like you can't put a pin on it.
Yeah.
And some people can, but not every woman is gonna peep it. Because Corey would definitely be the motherfucker I'll tell, I don't need you. I would definitely tell him that. The moment he try to bring in some what do you say?
Outlet Jordans.
Like my kids would tell you, nigga, my mama don't need you. Excuse my language. And you came in my house with some Outlet Jordans. My kids go tell you they mama don't need you, right? Mm-hmm. Even though my kids is grown, y'all. But I'm just saying, it ain't happening.
Go ahead, Black Void.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We're good, fam.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is many guys like that. There are men that understand financial weaknesses of certain people and they take advantage of that. Mm-hmm. This is a very common thing. It's been common for many, many years. I think it's more that this is why education is important, so that way the poor has access to understand the types of games people will play and the types of traps they'll fall into.
Public, my face look like your face right there.
I'm so confused. What? Well, I'm lost.
Yeah, I said, unfortunately, there are so many men just like Corey Holcomb who prey on the financial situations of women. And I said it's about educating the poor class so that way they won't fall into traps like that. They, educating poor women,
About what do you mean educating them on what?
Educating them, putting them on game. Like, this is what you might encounter. The power dynamics, a man using his financials to abuse you, to control you, to manipulate you.
Sir, they know that already. They're desperate.
Not every woman knows.
I didn't say, hold on. I don't even know why you guys have to say, I don't be understanding the need to argue in these instances. I never said every. I never said every. When I said they, I was inferring most. Most women know that men are using them. Most of those women know. They know.
Right?
They're just poor. They're not dumb. Like what?
I understand your point, but there are some women that don't know, right? They get preyed on. Because based on what he was saying with Cam Newton, right? He's saying they don't know what they're getting themselves into.
Who said that?
Corey Holcomb, when he was with Cam Newton, right? There's some women that do not know whatsoever. And I think the clout chaser, she said, not every guy presents themselves exactly like Corey Holcomb.
So how would she catch him?
There's certain red flags that she can spot, perhaps, within his character, inconsistencies.
Why are men so obsessed with this idea of red flags, but they're not as obsessed with telling men not to be red flags? It's one of the stranger things I've ever encountered. Like, men are so obsessed with like, oh, there's red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. You can see the red flags. But then I'm like, but why are you not obsessed with telling men, hey, don't be a fucking red flag?
And how do they not ever see the red flag? Hold on, Floyd. Why don't they ever see the red flags themselves? Like, they get on here complaining about their baby mamas all day. Like, you didn't see the red flags?
Well, because they lying about their baby mamas. They were the abuser. They were the abuser. But men, exactly though, to your point, they will talk about how men and women cheat, how it's equal, and all of this and all of this stuff. And men and women cheat, and it's equal, and men and women can be manipulated. But then in the same breath, be talking about, oh, we need to educate these women on these red flags. No, nigga, go educate them men. Go talk to the men about not being abusers. Why is that so hard? Like, why is that, like, what is so hard about that?
Last time I came up here, when I tried to advocate for righteous morals and virtues, you was like, oh, we know this already. So
what do you mean?
Last time I was up here and I was thinking about, oh, we need to teach men about how to be morally righteous and have values and change yours. It's like, oh, we know this already.
Why would I be against that? That's not, I'm 1,000% sure you're misquoting me. I don't even remember the conversation, but that sounds stupid. I don't know the context in which we were having this discussion, but why would I be against us teaching men to be upright morally?
You literally said that what I'm saying is nothing new.
What were you saying?
So I was saying, like, okay, like it was in the context, I think, of something similar to like men cheating and stuff like that. And then I was just like, hey, you know what? I think maybe your approach should be like to tell men that you need to be morally righteous, all of these stuff. And you was just like, yeah, man. You said, oh, we know this already.
What is morally right? What does morally righteous mean?
To follow moral principles in order to better the humanity and the well.
Don't be vague. Be specific. That's vague. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, Black Void. I'm starting to recall a little bit of this conversation. It went very similar to the way it started off already. You say vague statements. I ask you to be specific, and you're not able to be specific.
I am. Hold on. So the thing is, I am being specific, right? Because every time when I mention be a good person, you always rebuttal. What's a good person?
Exactly.
When I say be morally righteous, what's a morally righteous person?
Yeah, you would have to answer that question because that's subjective.
Well, you see, in the context of a community, it no longer becomes subjective. It becomes objective.
No, it doesn't. It's definitely still morality comes down to the person. There are a bunch of people who think cheating. There's tons of men who think cheating is okay for men to do. And there's tons of men who think selling drugs is okay. And there's a ton, like, what are you talking about? It is, morality is subjective, 1,000%.
Morality is subjected to the individual, but when it's filtered through a community, it no longer becomes subjective but objective.
What should the community be teaching the men? That's what I'm asking you.
The community should be teaching men to be honorable, to value women and look at them as being equals. So if you're gonna make a commitment, you stick by your word and you make a commitment.
I want to make sure I get this right. So you're that's all the same thing. So having integrity. Okay, keep going.
Integrity,
Mm-hmm.
honesty,
Mm-hmm.
Transparent about your situation, financial situation, your past situation.
All of this is honesty, but okay, transparency and what was it?
Treat women with kindness.
Okay, be kind to women. Okay, be kind to women. Okay, transparency, kindness. What was the other thing? Integrity. Okay.
We could teach men discipline too. Discipline is a huge one.
Okay, teach men discipline.
What else? We can teach them. I said kindness already.
Yeah.
We can teach them how to properly love.
How do you teach somebody how to love?
Being selfless.
So love is selflessness?
Yes.
So
love is actually selfless in a sense where you prioritize the other person's well-being over your own.
Why would you do that?
Right. Because if it's true love, then that person does the same for you. So it's a mutual support.
No. That's stupid.
It's not stupid because
it's really dumb.
If I'm prioritizing your well-being over mine and you prioritize my well-being over yours, it feed back into each other like a feedback loop.
Have you ever been in love? That's not how it works. You don't need to do that.
I get it. But if we're gonna define love, then this is my way of defining.
That's your way, yeah. You think that both people should unalive on each other, and I don't believe that. I think that hold on, wait, boy. I think that is perfectly okay for the man to be independent and self-sufficient, and then help out and that, because that in and of itself the woman wouldn't have to be selfless if the man was actually doing what he needed to do and vice versa, right? And then now you guys are just free to actually experience each other. Now you're not, you know what I mean? Like now you're not trying to like take care of one another and like unalive, trying to take care of the next person and be selfless and give up everything for this other person. Like that doesn't make sense. But let me go back. So transparency, selflessness, kindness, integrity, and discipline. Those are the things that you think we should teach men. Okay. What do you think I teach men? What do you think my message is?
You do that, but in a harsh way.
So it's not about the lesson. You want me to coddle and soften my you want me to coddle men and by softening my approach.
Changing the approach, not soften the approach.
No, you want me to you said in a harsh way, so you want it to be less harsh. So you want me to soften my approach.
Fine, you could call it that. Soften your approach. You probably might attract more men, and they probably might they probably might hear you a lot better. So,
are there many men that wanted to, are on this, path of like teaching men to like humanize women and deconstruct the patriarchy and unpack their misogyny? There's not a lot of men, but there's some men that talk about this stuff, right? In a real way, I would say, in a substantive way, right? Like ex-patriarch, you know what I'm saying? There's a few men like that I could name off the top of my head. Right? There's a few men, right?
Yes.
Do you think that do you think all of their approaches are harsh?
The delivery can be sometimes.
I'm saying that, so I don't know if you're familiar with ex-patriarch. I've never heard that man.
I never heard of
Yeah, I've never heard ex-patriarch raise his voice. Like he talks like this the whole time. He's a very even-keeled gentleman. He does a lot of like PowerPoint presentation breakdowns of like the stuff that men are saying, right? But he's not being harsh. He's not like he's not like me. I'm combative. I'll admit that. But what if I told you that his following is probably 80% female, 80% female?
Then I would have to say then there's something drastically wrong within men and not being able to receive information.
But public, you don't raise your voice. And you're really not harsh, because I ain't never really heard you cuss nobody out. Like I said, I ain't never heard you yell. I mean, like, really cuss somebody out. Like, when they coming for you, that's different. But when you're up here having these conversations, you're not cussing anybody out. You're having a conversation. So I don't understand how that's harsh. And I thought men always said the delivery doesn't matter as long as it's the truth.
Yeah, that's why, and I've said this 1,000 times, that's why I will never, a part of the reason why I won't change my approach is because I know that men can take it, first and foremost. Secondly, I know that it's not about my approach, it's about the message. And that was the point that I was making with you, Black Void, is like, it ain't my approach. You think if I soften my approach, more men would come in? They wouldn't. They won't listen. The only way that you can get men to listen to you is by lying to them. If you want a lot of men to listen to you, like if I wanted to flip my following around, like if it's 75, 80% female and I want to flip it around to 75, 80% male, I have to lie to men. I could change my man. I could be as even-keeled, soft. I don't have to ever be combative. I could just make, like, if I did that, my male following would not increase by much, if any at all. I think it actually would go down, to be honest with you, because I'll be uninteresting at that point. But I know that men don't, like, that's not what it is. It's not my approach. It's not it. It's not it. It's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. And every man that there is not, you cannot show me a man. You cannot show me a man that is on any of these platforms that is not lying to men and coddling men. You cannot show me him. You cannot show me a man that's not lying to men and having these conversations, and he has a larger male following than he does female following. Not one. I've looked. I know most of them. Not everyone on the app, but I know a lot of them on this app. I know, like, definitely the bigger ones. No men, brother. Very few men. Go look at their comments. Go watch their lives. Go, like, yes, very few men. Men want to be, but now you go look up the problematic men. You go on a Corey Holcomb video, and ain't nothing but men in the comments. Corey, you right. You right, Corey. You the man. You keep going, Corey. We love it. They love Corey. Cam Newton. No, you Cam. I don't see nothing wrong with nothing Cam doing. That man rich. Let him live his best life. You go, Cam. But let a nigga like me check both of them niggas. Then all of a sudden, I see this nigga. It don't matter, bro. I can write that shit in a 4-page letter like Aaliyah. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna be mad no matter what. If you can read the shit. That shit is wicked. Trust me. You think you the first man to come up here and tell me? Go ahead, Black Boy. I'm listening, brother.
So when you brought me up here, and when I first started off saying that Corey Holcomb, what he's saying, this is how a lot of men think, and I'm saying how. So I guess my question would be, how do we stop individuals like him? Because if he's attracting male audiences, this is why I suggest maybe we need to teach women to avoid people like this guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking to women. You can. That's a cop out. Yeah, that's you're blaming women for the problem at that point. It's weird. You don't need to teach women. I promise you, you don't need to teach women shit. There's nothing, Black Void. If you think for 1 second that you understand men better than women do, you are sorely mistaken. If you think for 1 second that these women, men don't know when other men don't know how to pick up on a lie. Men are not perceptive in general. Men are not emotionally aware enough to be. That's a part of the reason why I think men aren't that perceptive, is because they're not emotionally aware. And men are not educated in a lot of cases. So that's a perfect storm for men to just shut the fuck up. Like, men should just be quiet. Like, why are men so invested in talking to women? I'm not even playing with y'all. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know why men think you have something you can teach women, unless you know calculus, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can teach them like a subject, but you can't teach them about men, how to avoid men and that men and this man or whatever the fuck. You don't know. I also put 2 on my head for the diabolical black man voice. Men don't know shit about men. You a whole man and you don't know how men work. Shit is crazy. You think men, and the reason why I'm saying that about you specifically, Black Void, is because you think that men would listen to me if I softened my approach, which tells me everything I need to know. You don't understand what's going on at all, because that's not what it is. It's not how I say it. Those same men are the most belligerent, disrespectful men you will ever encounter. The same man you asking me to soften my approach for will call a woman a B word to her face in a heartbeat without thinking about it, simply because she disagreed with him. Simply because she didn't give him her number.
Okay. So I'll concede to your point, right? So now, to reach the men, do you think it's more of a cultural issue that we have?
No, I think I think it's both, but I think it's a systemic problem. It starts at the top. But to get enough men on board to change the system, you're going to need to change the culture somewhat. Right? Like, that's the problem. You have to change the culture as much as you can in the interim until we can change the system. If we want to actually cure if we want to stop the problem, you gotta nip it up. You gotta nip it. You gotta get to the core of it, get to the root of it. And the problem is, men. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's daunting. Trust me, I do it every day. It's daunting. Men don't want to listen. Men want to lie. Men want to lie to themselves. They want you to lie to them. It's tough. It's really tough. Like, they just really don't care. They really just want things to stay exactly the same. That's what they do. That's what most men want. They just want things to stay exactly the same. They want, no, I'm sorry. They don't want things to stay exactly the same as they are now. But historically, you know what I'm saying? Just overall, they want it to stay the same. They want, men just want to, they want to be able to do whatever they want to do. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I said, no, I agree. Change is terrifying.
Yeah. For some people, especially these men, it's like it's the same feeling they have facing death. Changing their mindset is reminiscent of being having your life threatened. It's very similar in their brains. Their brains react very the same way. So yeah, it's spooky. Very, very, very spooky. Yeah, that ego death. It's a motherfucker. Exchange. Change is constant. Yeah, but yeah, brother, trust me, I've thought about it. Like, I really have. I really sat back and was like, man, maybe I should change my approach. And I'm really trying to get to men, because I really want to reach. I wish the platform was 50-50. Like, that'd be great. I'll take 50-50. It ain't got to be 80-20 men versus women, you know what I'm saying? That'd be fine too. because men need to hear more. But yeah, I would take 50-50. That'd be great. But you know, it's hard to find 25,000 men that want to challenge themselves. Look at themselves in the mirror and be like, man, it's me. I'm the problem. I gotta do better. Most men don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear the things that they've been hearing their whole life. It's not you. You're not to blame. It goes both ways. At worst, it goes both ways, and you know, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? So there's not. I mean, you know, I'm one person. I'm gonna try to do what I could do, but what I would never do, what I will never do, is turn into a fucking liar and start lying to men to make them feel better, even to get them on my side or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck. I will never do it. I don't have the personality for it, to be honest with you. I don't have the personality to grift. It's not, yeah, that shit don't work for me. I'm too blunt and shit like that. I like to be able to say what I mean, how I mean it. So it's tough.
I hear you. Yeah. No, you right. You right.
On that note, good night, public.
All right, Clout. What do you say?
You said what?
No, I was talking to Black Void. I was asking him, what did he say?
No, I was saying have a good night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I can't even say we did it, Joe. We've been on for 2 hours and shit. What's going on, man? What's happening? The ops ain't opping. It ain't looking oppy outside. I don't like when y'all come up here being nice. I like when y'all come up here and being disagreeable. They tired. I'm tired too. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm about to knock out then. Fuck it. We'll spin a block again. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go live tomorrow night either. They're trying to find a home for the winter. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go live tomorrow either. But I'll try if I can. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the YouTubes, man. Thanks for holding it down. Everybody that hit the super chat.